Hey guys, so I'm gonna think of what I have going on today. I don't have to go to work. That's nice. Probably gonna have to run some errands later this afternoon. Gonna maybe reorganizing some of my shelves. What else do I have going on today? I feel like there's something really important I'm forgetting about. Oh well. I'm sure it'll come to me. Let me just get the lights over here. It is time for the Owl House Season 1 finale. What is going on, guys? I'm back with another Owl House reaction, and yes, today we are watching the Owl House Season 1, Episode 19. This episode is called The Young Blood Old Soul, so who knows what that could mean. And before we jump in, I'm gonna lay out all the things that I either speculated last time or maybe just forgot to mention last time. So we found out last episode that Lilith was indeed the one who cursed Ida when they were teenagers, but it seems like there's more to the story, or at least a detail that we don't yet know about, because Lilith was saying if you just give me a chance to explain, and she does seem genuinely remorseful about it. So I'm wondering if this is maybe going to be an Amity situation and Ida's parents were actually responsible, because we finally saw in episode 15 the flashback where Amity ends her friendship with Willow and it looks like she was in the wrong, but then we saw what happened right before it, and it turns out her parents had actually told her to sever ties with Willow, otherwise they would make sure she never got into Hexside. And remember way back in the season when we first met Lilith, Ida was like, if you think she's bad, wait until you meet my parents. They haven't brought that up in a while, so maybe her parents were somehow responsible for it, or maybe they pushed Lilith into doing it, I don't know. Maybe her parents are a part of the Emperor's coven, maybe they're close with the Emperor, maybe the Emperor is her father. Man, wouldn't that be a twist, and it would add so much drama, like all this time, this debate between Ida and Lilith over whether to join the Emperor or not, and it's actually their father. That would be insane. I'm also curious what's going to happen with Luz in this episode, what attitude she's going to have. The way I see it, there are two ways that it could go down. She's either going to be heartbroken and blame herself for what happened to Ida, so she's going to be like, you know what, I never should have come here, I just make things worse, I need to go back to my own world. Or she's going to be so incredibly pissed off that she's going to go after Lilith, hell-bent on destroying her. Or it could be a mix of both, it wouldn't surprise me either way. Last thing I'm hoping for in this episode, and is probably really obvious at this point, I hope Amity has more to do than she did last time. She kind of had to sit that episode out because of her broken leg, but now that everything is about to go down, this is the big finale to the season, I'm willing to bet that she's gonna have a little more to do. Or maybe she won't have that much to do. I mean, not every important episode has to have Amity in.
Don't you dare say that!
Okay. Take it easy. Well, I guess we might as well just get into it now. I'm both really excited and really nervous because once this is over, it's going to be a really long wait for season 2. I've loved watching this show the past couple months. I've loved reacting to it. I've loved editing it. I've loved chatting with you guys in the comments about it. But we still got this episode for right now, and the wait will at least give me time to be really excited for when it returns. But enough about that. Alright then. The Owl House, Season 1, Episode 19. Let's go.
The Boiling Isles.
Always love getting backstory.
Those who resist are called Wild Witches, and they face harsh punishment.
Emperor Belos has since retreated into his castle.
There are whispers that say he's planning something big. I wonder if catching Ida was part of his big plan.
What do you think, Luz? Luz?
I don't care what Belos is up to. Because today, I'm saving Ida.
They're not even trying to make a joke out of it. They don't show the theme song. She's just dead serious.
Luz, what are you
I like
doing?
it.
I don't know. But I have to try anyway.
Well then, I'm going too.
King.
You know, if it was just a Luz and King episode, I think I'd be okay with that because it would kind of take it back to the first episode of the season. Not that I would be disappointed if her other friends showed up.
Ida, stop that this instant!
Foreshadowing?
Emperor Belos will heal you and we'll be in his coven together. Isn't that wonderful?
I will not fall prey to your childish games.
Oh, kneel before Emperor Belos.
no!
Oh.
Where am I?
Oh. He gave her her mind back, but not her body. Wow.
Witch of Bonesborough, the mentor of Luce the Human.
You stay away from her, or so help me, Titan.
You've got it all wrong.
So help me, Titan. Wow.
Don't touch her! Lilith! Don't let him hurt her! Taking her to the healing ceremony?
I will not be healing her. Don't be so naive, Lilith. This is the Titan's will. All wild witches must be dealt with before the day of unity. You understand, don't you?
Of course.
Good. Oh, one more thing. Destroy the Owl Lady's stuff. She won't be needing it anymore.
Not Albert.
For the crime of attacking a coven leader and refusing to join a coven, Edalyn Clawthorne's body shall be petrified in stone. Today. At the Conformatorium.
Willow!
Oh, I wonder if we're gonna see the warden again.
Petrification is only done to the worst criminals, and once the spell is complete, it can't be reversed.
Lilith.
She cursed Ida. She captured her own sister.
I ever see her again?
Luce, calm down. We have to think about—
Oh, I think this is the thumbnail I saw once for episode 19.
We'll have to do something so diabolical, so criminally insane
that they'll have to send us to the Conformatorium.
Hey!
What? Yep.
They're still keeping a little silliness in this episode, that's good. I'm kinda scared to see what Angry Luz can do when she uses magic.
Sir, the Owl Lady's human student has been apprehended. Very good.
This guy again. They really are bringing everything full circle to the beginning of the season.
You'll have front row seats to Ida's demise.
Where's Ida?
She's in the holding cell in the dungeon.
Draw me a map!
Does she still have her mind, or will it have been taken away again by the time? Yep.
Ida, wait! It's me! It's me!
I don't regret anything. I lived freely and I got to meet you. But if you stay here, I won't be able to protect you. You need to leave. Now!
But we're a family. Us weirdos have to stick together, remember?
No.
And when you're home, use your fire magic to destroy the portal door.
I don't know why Bellows wants it, but we can't take any chances.
I love you, Ida.
I love you too, kiddo. Luce, get away!
Not yet!
I'm sorry.
Ah!
Goodbye, Luce.
Ida!
I'm too late. At least I found you, human.
You hurt Ida. You put her in chains.
Now,
I will take you down!
I just want to talk!
Talk to the glyph, witch!
I love that they're so freely able to use that word as a substitute and get away with it.
Luce!
I'm going back and forth between so many emotions right now.
Luce, watch out!
Fire! What?
Oh, she can't use magic in this realm.
Why did you do all this?
When Edelyn and I were younger, we were the best of friends.
With the spell declared, let the pain be shared.
Oh, is that how she's gonna help with Ida's curse later?
One spot is available. You duel tomorrow. The winner will join our ranks.
Oh.
Emperor Belos always said, to be great you have to make sacrifices. I found a spell that would take away her powers.
Yeah, but did Ida really want to be in the Coven, or was she just doing it because it was important to her sister?
I thought it would just be for a day.
No. I've decided the Covens aren't really my style.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget me when you're a big shot, sis.
Someone in the background who looked kind of like Amity. Wonder if those are her parents.
Welcome you to the Emperor's Coven!
I made my sacrifice for the Emperor, and it was time to receive my reward.
I've been pursuing Edelyn because if she joined the Emperor's Coven...
Emperor Belos told me he would heal her curse, but he lied to me.
I know how to rescue Edelyn.
How do I know I can trust you?
Albert!
Now let's head back.
Hey, Luce.
You need a minute?
No, I'm coming.
A day is going to come where she has to face all this, and I'm not going to be ready for it.
What will you do now?
I will stay in the Emperor's Coven, but I will make sure nothing like this ever happens again.
That's good to hear.
Um,
Wait, why are there no...
Trying to change the system from the inside. Figured that wasn't gonna work out.
Ah, Lilith, you chose the wrong side.
No!
Up. I'd actually like to have a word with you, human.
Oh, random spitball idea. What if he's actually a human too, and he found a way to use music just like Luz did?
Edelyn,
We gotta do something!
And in a shocking turn of events,
Head Coven leader Lilith is now in the holding cage.
escorted by what appears to be a deranged cat. Augustus? I'm live!
Dad, you have to stop! Yeah!
Oh!
She might not always follow the rules, but she hasn't done anything worthy of a petrification.
She helped me escape jail.
Hey!
She helps me stay in business.
Aha.
She helped me love teaching again. After she left.
Let Ida go! Let Ida go!
Oh, I was just thinking about Luz's immediate friends. I didn't even think about all these people. Revolution! Revolution!
Okay. I'll play.
I love seeing how far Luz has come with her magical ability. Hey, that's the monster we always see in the opening.
Had enough?
Not even close.
Oh, are we gonna see his face?
I like your spirit. But try that again and things won't end well for you.
If you want to save your mentor,
Give me the portal to the human realm.
But my home...
You probably think we want to invade the human realm. But the Titan's will is not so boorish. You'll understand soon.
So if he doesn't want to take over the human world, why does he want to go there?
Fine! Lo siento, Mama.
Wait, does this mean she can't go home?
The Titan will be pleased.
I may have lost, but so have you.
I did not see that coming. Oh my god.
What do we do?
The spell wasn't completed. Maybe I can help her find it.
No! What is happening?
Free them now!
Let's fly!
I have so much to talk about once this episode is over, but for right now, I just need to pay attention to what's happening.
Her curse will strip away all her powers. Let her monstrous form be a lesson about the dangers of wild magic.
Don't worry, Ida. I'll run and get you some elixir and...
No, human. No amount of elixir can heal her now. Oh, sister.
They're gonna have to share the curse.
With this spell declared, let the pain be shared.
So does that mean neither of them can use their magic now?
Ida!
Oh! Neat.
Can you still do magic?
That's a no.
It'll take some time to get used to this.
It's okay. I can teach you what I know, and what we don't know, we can learn together.
Wow! That is so cool.
Thanks, kid. I look forward to that.
And that's how we escaped from the Emperor.
Everyone told me he was the most powerful witch alive.
But look at this, Mom.
I chipped off a piece of his mask. I know he's not invincible now. It's a strange feeling, having gone through so much and not having you here to share it with.
And I don't know when or how I'm gonna see you again.
But I will find my way home to you. I promise.
Deja una luz puesta para mí. Te quiero.
We'll be keeping an eye on the inhabitants of the Owl House. In the meantime, the Day of Unity is almost upon us, and we have much work to do.
Come with me, run away, and I'll be led astray with you. 'Cause even when I feel afraid, I know what to do. So call me, and I'll stay in the end. When it's said and done, I know in my heart you're the one. Okay, guys, so that was the Owl House Season 1, Episode 19. I am feeling so many different emotions right now, and I have so many things to talk about, so let's just take it all one at a time. So just as an episode, it was really, really solid. It had a lot of really high stakes, good emotion, a new level of seriousness we don't always see with the main characters. They managed to sprinkle some nice comedy in there as well, but it was just really enjoyable overall. I liked seeing a lot of things come full circle. We got more of an explanation for what happened with Ida's curse. We know more about the history of the Boiling Isles, Emperor Belos, what his ultimate plan is. And oh my god, if there was one thing I did not expect in this episode, it was Luz destroying her only way to get home. I see now that it was smart that they focus on that. They had her briefly go back to her own world and look longingly in the direction of her mother, but she decided not to go there, and then she ends up having to destroy her only way to get home. The only scenario I thought about similar to that is, you know, the eventual end of the series when she goes home, and maybe they would try to make it emotional by showing that once she goes back, she can never return to the Boiling Isles, and it would just be a memory. But I didn't expect them to cut off her only way of going home, so that just adds so much to the story. That's going to be another thing that she has to overcome. But it also opens up possibilities for future seasons, because one of the things I've wondered is how many seasons are they going to do for this show? Because it's kind of similar to Gravity Falls in that it takes place over the course of one summer, so Gravity Falls only had 2 seasons. So I was wondering if they're going to have just 2 seasons for this show, or maybe 3 seasons, or maybe even more than that. Because if she's gone for the summer, they could probably have 3 seasons, because they said last episode that it's been about a month since she came here, so if each season takes place over about a month, they could have that many seasons. But now they may not have as many restrictions, because now that she doesn't have a way to get back to her own world, they could go past summer vacation, and she's gonna be like, this was the day that I was supposed to go back home. Now my mom is probably freaking out about where I am. Again, not saying they're gonna do like 4 or 5 seasons. This just may not be that kind of story, but they could do a few more seasons than a show like Gravity Falls would. That's basically my way of saying that I don't want the show to be over too quickly, and I'd like it to go on a little longer if possible. But then again, we now see what Emperor Belos is trying to do. That he's going to try to reconstruct the portal that Luz destroyed and eventually get to the human world. But I don't know what his plan is, because he said, you think we want to take over the human world? So if he doesn't want to take over the human world, then why does he want to get there? What does he need from it? He's just a really interesting character. We don't know what he looks like under the mask. We don't know the full context of his plan. But we do know the Day of Unity is approaching, and that can't be anything good. Which makes me think that season 2 might be the last season, again, since it's over summer vacation technically, and because there's a ticking clock to something. I don't know, only time will tell. Few other things I liked, the supporting characters all coming to Ida's side at the end of the episode. I was thinking about Luz's immediate friends like Gus, Willow, and Amity, but I didn't even think about all those people, so that was a really cool moment. Shows that maybe they're gonna inspire a revolution that may take place sometime next season. So that would be really interesting. And again, I just always want more Amity. I just think she's such a great character, and I always like seeing her and Luz work together. But at the same time, I do appreciate them kind of keeping it more tightly knit, because having it mostly just be Luz, Ida, and King is kind of bringing it back to episode 1, and not every episode needs to include all of the characters in a major way. Again, I still love Amity. I hope they feature her a lot more next season, but you know, you can't miss something if it's never gone, is what I'm going to keep saying over and over again, both about certain elements in the show and just having to wait for season 2 in general. Also, something cool is that Luz is finally being honest with her mother about what's going on. I mean, granted, she can't give the videos to her mom because she's out of reach, but she's openly recording her thoughts and her experiences on what's going on, so that's another step forward for her. Hopefully she'll be able to get back to her mom eventually. And I know I'm thinking too far ahead, I just do that a lot when I speculate, but it makes me really wonder how this series is eventually going to end. She could go back to her own world and they try to make it really emotional that she can never come back to the Boiling Isles, and that's just going to have to be a part of her life that she says goodbye to. Or she may never find a way to get back to her own world because that's the only way to stop Emperor Belos from conquering it. And then they make it really emotional that she has to stay in this world and never see her mom again. Or maybe they'll just go with the ending that I'm hoping for, is that she will go back to live in the human world, but because she has a portal she can go to and from whenever she wants. And if I'm being honest with myself, they're probably not going to do that because the series finale is going to have some kind of emotional gut punch. But for now, all I can do is speculate on the possibilities. But getting back to the present, guys, this was a wonderful episode. I enjoyed it so much. It had so many things I've been waiting to see. Great action, a lot of heart and emotional moments. A lot of things from the beginning of the season came full circle. They set up some really exciting things going forward. And there's a lot of new stakes now because we know what Emperor Belos is planning, but we have questions about it. Seems that society within the Boiling Isles may be getting ready to change. And Lilith is at the Owl House now, and she and Ida can no longer do magic, but Luz is going to have to teach Ida how to do the magic that she's been learning, which I loved that detail because, again, it just brings everything full circle. At the beginning of the season, Ida was promising to teach Luz how to do magic, but at a certain point, Luz really started to develop her own style and do things in her own way, and now she, in turn, is going to teach Ida. The student becomes the teacher, and the teacher learning from their student. It's just so much greatness, so much greatness. I could probably keep rambling on about all my various observations about this episode, but I think I'm just gonna stop there. But before I go, I want to give a huge thank you to all of you. Thank you so much for watching my reactions these past few months. Thank you for sharing your thoughts down in the comments. It really makes this show a lot more enjoyable being able to share it and talk about it with other people. And of course, thank you to all my subscribers. I cannot thank you guys enough. It really does mean a lot to me. So with that, I'll turn it over to you guys. What did you think of this episode? What are your thoughts on season 1 in general? What are you looking forward to next season? Whatever it is, feel free to share your thoughts down in the comments and let me know what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for whatever comes next. Okay, I think that should be alright. Future me will have to deal with editing all that.